Welcome, y'all, to the Toyota Lounge with DNVR. Yes. It's your boy, presented by Toyota. My fault, Toyota Lounge, DNVR. But listen, it's your boy, Knowshon Moreno's here. Jurrell Casey to my left. And of course, Todd Davis is here. Listen, the man was late, so your boy had to step up in the seat and really make it happen. You feel me? Welcome. Appreciate y'all coming and joining us today. We got a live one. We got the Saints today, Denver Broncos, Thursday night football. You feel me? Hey, we ready. We hype, as you can see. What you feel about this?
They say next man up. I mean, sometimes, sometimes, the best ability is availability, and you get your job taken quick.
Hey, my guy over here like a real puzzle right now. Like, what this boy doing over here?
You put in time. You know what I'm saying? You play quarterback in the league for a long time, but you got young Justin Fields. He's playing well. And not gonna take him out, right?
No,
right?
You can't take him out.
I feel like I'm just Russ right now, and it is what it is. I'll play the Russ role tonight, I guess,
Nah, man.
No, it's all good. But, thanks for having me on. I appreciate you guys, waiting for me. But there was like hella traffic. I don't know if everybody was coming to the bar.
Yeah.
But, it usually take me like 20 minutes to get here. It took me 45 minutes to get here. But nevertheless, let's talk about these Denver Broncos.
Hey.
Sean Payton going back to New Orleans. I think this is going to be a good game. Zach is there. He said there's a lot of energy in the stadium. I played at the Superdome before. I love the energy. I love what the crowd brings. So I'm excited to see how the Broncos respond to it today.
You played out there?
It's going to be a good one.
You played out there before?
Yeah. It's a turned-up stadium.
I've never played out there. Maybe.
Turned-up stadium. The fans get nuts out there. So it's going to be a good one for the environment for sure. But, Sean Payton, he going back. So there's going to be time for him to show out. This is his game where he goes, and it's Thursday night football. The crowd and the world wants to see a Sean Payton's offense displayed out there. And why is this not a great opportunity when you have the worst defense to do it against, right? And you know everything about him. So I think this is a great opportunity for him to go out there and let this offense show what they can really do.
I mean, you better take advantage of this opportunity.
Yeah.
We're talking about a Saints team that got smacked. They got the 51-piece dropped on them last week.
Yeah.
They got a number of injuries on their offensive line, on their offense. They got a backup quarterback. Their defense looks so, right? And then, like you said, Sean Payton going back home, you would think this would be a reunion for the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like what you said, Jurrell, it starts with Sean Payton, really, and drawing up something sexy, drawing up something creative for Bo to go out there and take advantage of, man. So
we've been talking about it all week. Like, this is Sean's big return to New Orleans. And we brought up Payton on the show because Payton went back to Indy, and they played like this big tribute for him a minute before the game. And I guess Payton didn't play too well. And later on, he came out in the interview and said, the tribute kind of got to me, you know what I'm saying? It had me in my feelings, and I wasn't my mind wasn't right. Do y'all think Sean will be like that? And have y'all ever had a return trip to a former team?
That's going to be interesting for sure. I think because I never had a return trip. Only been with Tennessee and with the Broncos. But I had that joint game. They put that first game on the season for you to match up.
Yep.
And when you say all week long, your emotions is running because you're always out there. Everybody going to, you heard who was it? Saquon Barkley.
Oh,
he was talking about going back to MetLife and talking about, I ain't gonna think about it. But hey, he lying
for sure.
He lying. I tell you, that has been on your mind all week long. You out here want to dominate, prove yourself to him. You want to do something crazy out there on that field. So I think Sean gonna come out here doing this thing. But don't let him get beside himself. Play, coach smart, but let us see some good plays. Let us see some tricks out there.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, guess that's the thing, though, right? First of all, you think they're going to give him a tribute? Is he gonna, they gonna
I don't
have
think
a
they're gonna
freaking
give him a tribute.
Nah,
Yeah.
right?
I don't think they're gonna give
so
him a
we're gonna put a bet on
tribute.
that, right? We're putting a bet on that?
No, I
Tribute or no
don't want to
tribute?
bet y'all because I have inside information
Oh.
that there is a little
the
bit of a, you
insider.
know what I'm saying?
They gonna give him a tribute?
Yeah, it's more of a Drew Brees thing, but
Right,
they honor
right.
because Drew is going to the Hall of Fame tonight, but they do, shout out Sean and give him a little bit of love.
I feel it.
on
I feel it. He had been on there for a decade.
I mean, he brought the city a championship right after Katrina. I mean, like, he got to mean a lot to the city.
Yeah, I believe so. And I
Hey,
mean,
to each his own. To each his own.
Yeah.
you know Sean's going to want to showcase his new toy, too.
You know? Yeah.
So I'm thinking we're going to air that thing out. Of course, you want to have a good running game also, but they're probably going to air that thing out and see what they can do, put some points on the board. But at the same time, you got to get creative with the play calls, man, with these plays. But I don't want to see that vanilla stuff, you know what I mean? That's the only way Bo is going to elevate his game because it is what it is. He can't really elevate the players around him. The players have to elevate Bo. It is what it is. They got to make plays for him.
Yes.
And Sean has to do the same thing for him. Has to elevate Bo's play with great play calling and creativity.
100%.
So let's see.
But I think the biggest thing is not necessarily just play calling, but getting that run game involved. I think he have now veered away from the run game way too long. I think I'm looking at the stats earlier today. Within the last 6 games,
Rushing wise,
We hadn't had a 100-yard rusher.
100-yard rusher
No.
yet. So
we haven't had a 100-yard rusher or a 100-yard receiver.
or a person with team carries in the game.
Yeah.
So if we can get that run game going, get them running the ball a little bit more, and getting Bo a little bit more stress off of Bo, and open up that play action, hitting these tight ends, getting them involved. I don't know if we even use our tight end. I don't know if we got any. I don't know if we got any. And it's not that they're not doing well. It's just that we're not getting them involved.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing. We got to just start using our players to best ability.
Well,
and we're not.
If we get down, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to run. You know what I mean? So let's not get down. Like you said, control that clock. Get up. You know what I mean? Let our defense play with a lead for
Something,
once.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yep.
I know they played with a lead in the Tampa game and things of that nature. Let's get back to that then. Let defense fly around, make plays, and then, we can run that ball a little bit. But if we get down, there ain't going to be no running. It's going to be Bo running. You already know that.
I mean, we're playing a team that just gave up 51 points last week. I know 6 of them, are on a fumble return. So 51 minus 6, that's still 45 points. And on a short week, I'm watching all of the film from Tampa Bay, and I'm just doing what they did. I'm not even getting creative. Let's just see if in 4 days, if they were able to correct everything that they couldn't do on Sunday.
What did he throw for? What Mayfield throw for? He threw for 3-something, right? 3
Yeah,
something.
he was like,
3 interceptions, 2 or something.
Yeah, he threw 3 interceptions. He had like 300 yards. They had almost 600 yards of total offense. The running backs had like 290 combined. Like, it was just an offensive showcase. You know what I'm saying? And how you win, how you put up 45 points and throw it in 3 interceptions.
Right.
That really means whenever I didn't throw an interception, there was nothing y'all could do to stop us. If we wanted to run the ball, we could. If I wanted to throw the ball, I could. If I wanted to, whatever I wanted to do, it was open for me. And so I feel like with Sean and the Denver Broncos tonight, just take a page out of the Bucs playbook. Don't make it overcomplicated. Don't try to make yourself a mastermind tonight. Just see what they did right and try to repeat it.
Yeah.
Let Bo be Bo. You feel me?
But what's that mean?
Bo be Bo.
What's that mean, guys? I don't
Do
know.
what he did back in college. Sit back there, design some good plays for him, give the ball to his players, let his players make plays, and go nuts.
Okay.
That's what Bo does. He gives the ball to his players within 5 yards, 2 or 3 yards. Let them make a guy miss, get downfield, make action. Hey, everybody wants to see our guy.
Okay. Just go out there and
Just
play.
go out there and just make plays.
I just don't know what that. I just never knew what that meant. But let Bo be Bo. I'm like, well, he is being Bo. I mean, it's not. You're not going to see more than this.
I mean, but there is more than this.
Okay.
There has to be more than this because if this is all we get, we shouldn't have drafted him at 12.
Okay.
So I think that's the thought process is his numbers in college were phenomenal for a quarterback. And his numbers as a rookie haven't been phenomenal. So we think there's phenomenal coming at some point. It has to be, right? Or do we just...
I think we just. I mean, it's just me speaking. I think this is what it is. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a guy that's gonna try to do it with his legs, make some plays, and like you said, yeah, give it to the guys 5 yards or less and let them make a play.
So tell
I don't
me
see
this.
him airing that thing out and throwing for 4 and change.
So tell me this: if he can't do it against the worst defense, what do we do from here?
No, he has to do it tonight.
So he gonna have 300.
What do we do from here then?
He has to do it tonight.
What do we do from here, people?
Did Spencer
If
Rattler
Bo
have 300?
can't get it done
No.
tonight, what do we do?
He had 2 and change.
He had 250, 249 and two touchdowns.
Okay.
That's a real question. What do we do?
In his first start.
Do we keep going through this for another season? Like you were saying, I give you that.
Yeah.
Do we keep doing this for another season?
Yeah.
Or is it time to let somebody else get in there and start
Stidham,
throwing
nah,
up?
you're not gonna see Stidham. I don't think.
ain't gonna happen?
Nah, heck no. Because I mean, first of all, Sean is too prideful. Everything he does is right. Okay, so for him to take out Bo if he ain't hurt.
Not gonna happen.
He gonna feel bad about himself. He gonna be like, "Hey, I wasn't right for once." No, he's always right. So no, just do what we do. But if the defense can keep on playing like they have, then yeah, we just see the same old Bo. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you get the
As long
win.
as he managing the game,
Yeah.
manage the game.
Yeah.
We want a quarterback that can manage the game, not win the game. I
Manage
feel
the
you.
game, be in control, and he needs to make sure that he has a chill mindset. And if you want to have a chill mindset, you gotta hit up our friends at Coors Light. I was running late, so I didn't get my Coors Light to start the show. No. I just want the Coors Light.
Back to the seat, man.
No. We're good. I just need my Coors Light later on today, and I know I'll be chill when those mountains turn blue on the can. That's how I know I'm right where I need to be in my chill zone. And I think it's great for a Thursday night game. It's not a night for me to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Still got Friday tomorrow. Still got work to be done. Thank you. You're here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna need one of those later today.
This doesn't make up for you start without me, but I appreciate the Coors Light. And if you want Coors Light delivered straight to your door, Instacart, go to CoorsLight.com/DNVR. And also, we want to have you guys get in on this bet that we have at Bet365. We have a boosted bet presented to you by DNVR, and they have boosted it from plus 200 to plus 350. And there's a Cortland Sutton 50-plus receiving yards and a money line on the Denver Broncos. I think the Denver Broncos are definitely going to win this game, and Cortland has to be a big piece of it if we want to be successful. He had an opportunity to have a really good game last week. Not everything fell our way, but I think this is another game for the Denver Broncos to really use Cortland Sutton going up against a defense that gives up a lot of yards in the passing and the rushing game. So hopefully this is a good night for Cortland Sutton to take advantage of that. And I hope you guys get in on the bet. We've been hitting on these bets now. Now we got to start making the bets ourselves. We tell everybody, but you know what I'm saying? We got to make some money ourselves. We didn't talk about game changers, but I kind of want to bring up a couple guys that I feel like will have a good game this week. Jurrell, tell me what it's like when you are an interior D lineman and you know you're going up against a backup center, a backup guard, another backup guard. Like the whole front is completely out of whack. Are you just like licking your chops like I'm about to go stupid?
Dude, this that day where you see Josh Allen become Mr. Outside Linebacker, Mr. DN, Mr. D Tackle, Mr. Nose Guard. You have your picking at the litter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And this is where the coach said, "Hey, Case, when I was out on that field, this is how it was. Hey, Case, you literally choose on what down, what play you want to line up with who, and you go do what you got to do. And when you have those type of games, it's just your mind just starts going crazy. You start wondering how you put together so many stunts. And when you have somebody like Joseph out there calling plays, you have as many stunts as possible coming your way to dominate this front. It's time for that front to go up there and put up that 5, probably 4, 6 game sack type play. You feel me? And I think if the guys on the back end, my game changer, who I'm going with, PJ. If they play lockdown on that back end and come up with big plays and get this third string quarterback frazzled as much as possible, let these dogs go up front and eat, it could be a big day. A huge day.
Rushing coverage go together. So you want PJ? He's your game changer.
I got PJ. That's my guy.
My game changer is Zach Allen. He's been doing it against really good offensive linemen. Now he gets to go against all backups. Or at least, the starting guard became their starting center. So that's not his natural position. So I think it's going to be a great day for him. It's anybody in the front, I feel like he's going to have a phenomenal day. Rookie quarterback, a lot of things going on, second game starting. Come on, boys. I think it's time for the front to really rush. They've been rushing, but this could be like a historic day.
That's
for
what
the
I'm saying. This is
Broncos.
a sack day.
Yeah.
No pressures and hurries become sacks today.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. For me, I'm gonna stay on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? I need some of these young guys to step it on up. I need someone like.
Take the glasses off. Let the people in the eye. Let them know how you feel.
You already
know. What I'm
know.
saying?
Listen, put the camera on me when I'm talking, bro. Listen. I need these young guys to step up. Someone like Valet, like a Troy Franklin. You saw it late in the game last week. They came in, made some big plays for us, scored some touchdowns, right? I need that again from the young guys. Of course, Sutton's gonna do his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him. It's some of these other guys got to get in there and do what they can. So I'm looking at some of these young receivers. Either Troy Franklin's going to be my guy or Valet.
Yeah. And I think, what do you want, 100 yards? I don't think 100 yards is too much.
You think he can?
Yes, I don't think that's too much to ask for.
It's possible. It should be possible.
Valet had 81 yards last week.
It's possible.
I don't feel like 100 yards is too much to ask for. I think 100 yards as a receiver is way easier than 100 yards as a running back.
Are we talking about college? Are we talking about the pros? We're talking about high school. We're talking about the pros, you gentlemen.
Yes.
The pros. We should have at least one or two of those receivers able to get 100 yards receiving
a game.
I hope so.
Like, we should be able to do that.
I hope so. I hope this is the game for that. You know what I mean? And Bo looks
And
great.
when
I
you
hope he
have a
throws for
defense,
300.
There you
and
go.
when you have a defense
But
like this, we got opportunity.
Okay.
We have a defense like this,
I
we got
hope he does
opportunity.
do this, honestly. For real. I hope he does go out there, 350, 3 tugs. I want that.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't happen, am I surprised? Not at all.
So if your young guys are stepping up, what do you think like a step up game would be for them if it's not 100 yards?
Just repeat what you did last week. You said 80 yards from Valet. That's fine. Give me that again.
Yep.
Now give me 50 from Troy. Now give me 75 from Sut. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Now give me 32 from the backs.
Yep.
Something like that. You know what I mean? You don't got to go ridiculous. You know you're going to spread the ball around.
So will you consider him being a game changer, Franklin, today? So what his stats have to look like for him to be a game changer?
Just give me like 2 tugs and like 80 yards. That's
2
all
tugs
we need.
and 80 yards.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Got you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Got you.
And no picks from the quarterback, man. Keep the ball. That's the only way we're going to lose this, I feel like, is if we turn the rock over. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll keep it, hopefully. We'll just, keep it in management.
He's been doing a good job managing no turnovers. I think he's been doing a good job of that. So shouldn't have no pressure or worries about that at all.
For the most part, he has some games where he lets 1 or 2 of them go.
Yeah.
Last week to start the game, I think that was a an errant throw by him. But for the most part, I will agree that he has been doing a good job of keeping the football. I feel like this is a big defensive day, but also like a turnover day. Spencer Rattler's going to give you a few, and we just can't have Bo give them a few too.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, he didn't look terrible on his first start as a rookie quarterback. He didn't look amazing, but he was okay.
And that's the thing with Spencer, though. I feel like for big games, he kind of turns it on. Him at South Carolina, when he played those big games, it's like he showed up for those games, right?
Yeah.
So,
and all the other ones, he wasn't there, but for the big ones, he
right.
found a way.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see, man. I think there's a lot of different dynamics that will come into play in this game. But we got to be able to get the ball, and we got to be able to stop Alvin Kamara. He's the only star for them playing. They're missing, 3 linemen. They're missing Rashid Shaheed.
Yep.
Chris Olave's not playing. Derek Carr's not playing. Taysom Hill's not playing. Like, there's nobody on the field that's really a starter for them besides Alvin Kamara, who is really still one of the best running backs in the league. They use him a lot in screens, in the running game. I feel like on the other side of the ball, like, we have to find a way to stop him, first and foremost.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest thing, and especially with our defense struggling so much in the run game the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, we do a lot of slanting. We do a lot of dicing up the front with pressures and stuff. So with Alvin Kamara being the back he is, being that scat back, wouldn't be surprised seeing them trying to draw up a lot more screens and a lot more draw type plays to get him avoiding that pressure as much as possible. So it's going to be big for our guys to be able to, move down the line, but also track back and know how to shed blocks. But it's gonna be a big game for that D line up front with this banged up O line. It should be big for them to go out there and dominate.
Yeah.
But we ain't done so well in the run game.
How many turnovers we get today?
How many we should get today?
We should
least
get
2.
3. but I think we're gonna get 2.
I think 2.
At least 2.
I'm over at 2. Okay.
Yeah.
We should get 3 though. All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's gonna be
At
a good
least
day.
2.
It's gonna be a good day. Hey, real quick before we go any further, like y'all, I ain't get the chain memo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Y'all got me out here looking dry,
Looking
my
dry
neck all.
out
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
But you got the rings and you got the earrings and you know.
Yeah, but
The minimum
if we was out
look
here
is
shining, you know what I'm saying? I want to shine
the
too.
minimum look is great, bro. You know, enjoy it. You
I wanna
know what I'm
shine
saying?
too.
Me and my Steve Jobs just out here with a T-shirt.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Even your hair got a chain. Hank, you got a chain too?
Just a little,
okay,
just a little
okay.
Cuban, just a little
I
Cuban.
was about to
link,
say.
You know what I'm saying? A little Cuban.
Did you? I know, then I'm done. I'm really done. Did y'all wear jewelry under your jerseys? Like under
Nah.
your, nah.
I didn't really. I never wore jewelry like that. I just got this for retirement. The wife
Okay,
got it
okay.
for me, so
There you go.
now I wear it because you know I'm every day out dressing. So
Yeah.
I wear it now.
You're in
But
them.
nah, I never wore jewelry.
Yeah, I didn't really wear jewelry either. Maybe it's like PTSD.
It just costs too much.
Seeing people get their chains.
Costs too much. I'm a broke
Snap.
man. I can't be spending
Snap.
my money on this jewelry.
Because if
man.
you lose it on the field, you know what? I did lose a chain at practice. I was at the Vikings. I had just got me and my sons all matching like chains with our initials. I was at practice, boom, had a good day. Went back in the locker room, took my, and I was like, oh shoot, my
shit,
chain.
yeah.
Sick.
I went and I looked for like 2 hours. Never found it. Never found it.
That was my problem. Every time I used to have earrings.
Yeah.
I used to always wear the diamond earrings, and you know, not during the game, but I take them off, put them in the locker or whatever. Visiting,
missing?
No, not to go missing. Nobody take it.
Okay.
So like home games, I'll leave them there and come back and be like, oh,
They're
they
right
there.
there.
Here they go.
Yeah, yep.
Away game, they gone.
Oh,
I used to
wow.
leave and forget to put them back in, and they gone,
They
bro.
just
that's
still
that-
in the
that's
locker?
that-
I don't know where they
That's
at
that real
now,
money
but
right
they
there. I just
gone.
forget it. I don't even think about it. I just
They
forget it.
gone.
Say,
100,000 in the
Gone.
locker. I just.
hey, you know,
Gone,
Drake said
bro.
something.
You got it, you got it.
He swallowed 50K or
Nah,
something.
I ain't getting no 100,000, no thing. You know me, man. Macy's and Amazon,
Yeah,
man.
I'm done with
Amazon, hook it up.
Hey,
you know?
All these
Yep.
boys are shining tonight. I really hope the Broncos shine tonight.
You think
Let's
we
talk
see
about the
Estimate?
backs. That's exactly what I was going to bring up. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? I think we do.
Then
You
we
have
talked
to
about
after
it.
that fumble, right? Like you said, you got as a running back, really. You know, y'all got
That's your
one
number
job,
one job.
only. Like it's so simple. Protect the dang football, running
That's
back.
everyone's job, man.
Protect the football.
Yeah,
That's real talk because that is the
Critical
most important job.
turnovers,
Because
dude.
you can run for 6 a carry, but if you fumble, your whole day is
Neglect
bad.
everything.
I think running for 6 a carry and fumble is worse
Come
than
on.
running for like 2.8 a carry
Yeah.
with no fumbles.
Yeah, you can't fumble.
Man, so it's gonna be definitely big that we see who we get out there because you know they got a great young running back group. I wouldn't say necessarily great because they ain't put up them numbers,
Uh-huh.
but they got capable, nice running backs that can go out there, get shifty, run hard, pick up tough yardage. It's just about being consistent with holding the football and being
Yeah.
consistent, getting reps right. And this is the day Sean Payton got to let these running backs get active. And that's his guy. That's his guy.
Yeah.
He is.
If he's your guy, and he said in an interview, he want to see him do his thing.
Yep.
Let's see him do his thing, Sean. Let's see it.
Yeah.
When you talk about fumbles, I mean, Estimate did fumble on like his
First
carry in the
carry game.
league. Does that make you nervous? Like,
Yes.
Very
Always
nervous.
makes you nervous, bro.
When your running back can't hold the football, that's the
Anybody.
And then you got
Yeah.
all these running backs they want to do jumping and hurdles. So you already know their mindset is not to hold on to the football. Their mindset is not to protect the football.
Uh-huh.
It might look flashy, it might look good, but it's not to protect the football.
and that's exactly how he fumbled.
And that's how he fumbles.
Yeah.
And so
Nice
we
move.
will see.
Nice
We
move.
will
it was
see.
a nice hurdle, but at the end of the day,
I rated it.
No, Sean, you
rated
know,
around a
man.
7.
Y'all don't think about protecting the football.
Come on, bro. I mean, obviously, everyone on the offense, you got to protect that rock, man. You get too many turnovers, that's how you lose the game, man.
Yep.
Definitely.
If you lose that phase of the game. So, yeah, I think that is a little piece of it, though. That Sean Payton wants to see him, but it's like, bro, do I trust them to be able to hold on to that rock?
Yeah.
And you know they in practice punching at the ball, going ham on him.
Definitely.
He
Yeah.
working on it. He is working on it. I probably, you know that, but we'll see him today. We'll see him
Especially
today, and if
after
he looks
what?
good early, you might see him a little bit more.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I love
Trust,
that little
you talked
punch
about
drill.
trust. Trust is like, we all know it. Like, a coach can have a lot of belief in you, but if he don't trust you, like, you're not seeing the field.
What is it for, like, defense, like a linebacker, defensive lineman? Like, what can you do that where it's like a coach don't trust you? Jump the wrong gap, jump gaps? Like,
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Normally, it's you jumping out of gaps all the time. If you're
Yep.
a player that every time the ball snap, for a D lineman, you're peekaboo. They call it peekaboo player. You like guy that like to jump back and forth like that. It makes it hard for our linebackers to be decisive and hit a hole, right? So for us, it's normally that. Like, coach like, hey, let's or it could be pass rush, right? You're in that pass rush and you're a guy who pity pat at the line. You don't really make too many moves. You're just a guy who like just push the pocket. We can't trust you on third down. So let's get them up out of there.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I feel like just with some guys, like they put themselves in positions like to hurt their teammates, like by not being able to like hold their gap, or they overrun and stuff, or don't know when the ball's gonna cut back. And sometimes, like even with the Broncos, we watch him like this guy gonna get somebody hurt. Like,
good man.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't just worried about him making his play. He might mess one of our other players up because he's not in the right positions. So,
gotcha.
You know, it's double fold on defense. You got to be able to know your assignment, execute, but you also got to be in your spot, and your spot can't mess up the next man's spot.
How do y'all like these these quick, short turnaround games, though? Do y'all like these?
These for me, it was the best. I enjoyed them a lot. I think they were very fun. You know, your week was quick. You get in, get out. The workload becomes a little bit lighter, so you kind of get like that extra bye week kind of feel. You feel me?
A little rest, yeah.
But it's not necessarily a bye week because you're still playing a game. So you get that little extra recovery time. So I used to enjoy it a ton.
You liked it? What about
I enjoyed
you,
it.
You like that, Jones?
I think it depends on who you play. You know, if we're playing a team that just gave up 51 points, I love it.
Right.
Let's go do it. We offense, we're going to go score some points. If I got to prepare for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, who already do 90,000 plays every single game, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, I'm preparing like crazy. That I feel like it's more stressful than having a whole week to kind of like dissect everything that they do. So I think it depends on who you playing.
No, I like that. For sure.
How about yourself?
Me? I mean, I enjoy these kind of games. Like you said, Jurrell, short week. You know it ain't going to be no grueling practices. So you're like, all right, quick week. You know, after you get a little bye almost, you got that weekend, you can chill, watch games, have a little time for yourself, recover, you have your body recover. I love that. And also, man, listen, I'm a physical runner. So I love these games, you know, these soft linebackers, you know what I mean, running their
Don't throw your thumb over here like I'm one of them.
I went up.
I thought you went high.
I went up. I'm
That's
just saying,
me.
just the defense in general, you know what I'm saying? It's been a short week, so you know that body is sore too. And listen, I ain't doing no juking to start off the game. I'm running straight through someone's chest. Like, hey, we here, and let's get it popping. I don't care if it was a short week.
Mr. Thursday Night Football.
This is what it is. So I did like these games, honestly.
Yeah,
I did like these games. As long as you didn't have no nagging injury or anything like that. Just the body is sore, so it's all good.
Yep, and the Thursday Night Football is about to kick off. But before they do, I got to tell you about our pregame picks segments presented by Bet365. You can download the Bet365 app and use code DNVR365 when you sign up. Choose your offer and find out why, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And I got 3 picks here for you today. Over 37 points is -110. It should be a low-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. The Broncos -3 plus 100. That's the spread. And anytime touchdown estimate is plus 450.
Wow.
If Estime is getting the rock and he's going to be the feature back, I definitely feel them running the ball down in the red zone and him getting a touchdown. So hopefully those bets work out for you guys. You guys can make some money and spend it down here at the bar and have a good time with us and hang with us. I think it's going to be a good night for the Broncos.
It's going to be a great one. Broncos, let's get it.
I hope it's a great one. You know me. I
Where's
sit
your
and wait.
belief?
I'm going to sit and wait. I'm going to wait for it. You only can believe in something so that, you know, they keep on proving it to you. You keep on proving it, man. So we'll see. We'll see how he does.
Do you feel like optimistic about tonight, or do you feel like, I don't know how it's going to go?
No, I definitely feel that way. Like
Which way?
We optimistic.
Okay.
I do feel that way because all the things we mentioned about this Saints team. So, I mean, if it doesn't happen today, I'm worried. But not worried in a too big a way. It's just more so like, dang, you couldn't do it versus this team. But we'll get the win, man. I think we'll get the win. You know, I mean, defense is going to go out there and play, and you know, offense will take advantage of that. So we'll see.
I just want that run defense to step up, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be the biggest thing. Because as you say, everybody's banged up, everybody's hurt. They have one person on their offense right now, Alvin Kamara, and we already know what that's going to look like. Draw plays, screens, run plays down, like tosses in, you know, the outside zones. You already know what's coming. We're going to need our D-line to step it up. We ain't doing so well, like I say. We are the worst. We are the worst.
We the worst right now?
We the worst right now. Giving
In
up
the league?
161 yards a game
is that
and rushing.
Well,
Rushing.
Hopefully
How's that
that is not
possible?
the case tonight. We
So
see the
tonight
Saints.
we will be stuffing them.
Yeah, so we see the Saints march on the field, and I don't know if somebody's doing some stuffing, but it ain't me. But I hope that the Broncos get a win tonight, and that
For sure.
everything works out, man. It's a great night for football.
Yep.
If you guys want to check us out, we'll be on the post-game show, breaking down the game. We're going to have a lot to talk about. Good, bad, or ugly. We'll be here for you with a Coors Light, so come check us out. Peace.
Oh, vote on no game changers, baby.
We all silly like the mayor.